Holy fucking shit, dude.
Oh my god.
Welcome to episode 52.
Oh my god.
Just a classic Shane and Matt. Fantastic.
Didn't get enough likes, that poster.
What? I don't engage.
I just looked at it.
I don't engage in Facebook whatsoever, dude.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I'm talking about, like, I used to write statuses, and it ruins my day. Because if I write a status,
look at that, dude.
It's a nice fucking poster.
It's fucking Luke
poster
Strickler,
for the live, yeah. Poster
Luke
for the live
Strickler
cast
designed a poster for the live podcast, November 22nd at Helium. It's really nice.
Yeah, I don't, dude. When I write statuses, it ruins my day. Because now I have this weird anxiety throughout the day of, like, is it going to get likes? How is it perceived?
Yeah, I mean, I stopped a long time ago trying to write, like, jokes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, if I try to write something funny on there, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, exactly. But even just like interacting on Facebook it's a weird. It's weird as fuck.
Here's a psychotic thing I did the other night. I was on Instagram and I see people that I follow. And then you can click who they're following and see if they follow you. And I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Seeing who didn't follow you?
Yeah, who I've been following. And I was like, fuck them. Unfollow. They suck.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That I really like, because when that all first came out, I'm like, this is great. People can all talk and, like, share their thoughts. And I'm like, yeah, we should probably keep them to ourselves, I think. We shouldn't have our thoughts just intermingling in, like, a public space 24/7.
No. God, no.
And there should be, like,
as we record a podcast of our thoughts.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it's
yeah.
different than being sitting there and being like, this is what and just writing it out, and it's like, boom, now like 1,000 people see it. And
is there anything worse than writing a, like, spur of the moment thing you thought was funny?
Yeah.
And getting like 3 likes and being
I delete
Jesus
them. I
Christ.
check when I will do
it's
it.
5 minutes without a like, I'm deleting it.
I delete it right away.
Yeah.
I pretty much delete now. If I put a Facebook status up, its rate of survival is like 10%.
Yeah,
I get 4 minutes into it, and I get this weird feeling. I go, fuck this, and I delete it.
That poster I put up is that like 20 likes.
You want to delete it,
40
dude?
minutes. 20 likes in 40 minutes is not good. Whatever.
It's funny too, though, that like the number of likes it's getting is enacting the part of your body that's like a tiger's in your basement. You're like, oh fuck, oh man, something's going bad. This is horrible.
It's but I think this is a bad time to post it.
Why?
Like before noon during the week, everyone's at work.
True. I mean, the whole point of it is
it's a bad time.
Yeah, but the whole point is to put it out for the people who are going to see it.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
But yeah, this is our. Sorry, we're a little late on this. We tried to record one yesterday.
Yeah.
We ended up just rambling about some fucking local comedy dumb shit.
This bullshit.
We shouldn't have.
It's a couple of fucking white Don Lemons, dude.
Yeah,
Just being
dude,
like, I'll tell you what the problem is.
We're gonna hopefully avoid that on this one. But
yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
No.
I was thinking about that today or last night. How it is funny to think that like there's a bunch of Philadelphia comedy podcasts who just kind of like volley at each other through their podcasts that only they listen to. And it's like, and I'll tell you fucking what.
Yeah, I know. I'm
not going to mention them, but
yeah, they know who it is.
Like the 20 of people who listen to it, I'm like, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. It is funny to think about how big of a deal it is, and like, you know, the NASDAQ's ticking on as usual. There's people like, oh my god, I have to fucking read this. Is gonna be fucking
huge. It doesn't fucking matter one bit.
You find out you can't go to like a bar for 6 months. You're like, oh fuck, the shit has hit the fan. It's like, not really.
Yeah, it's just it's pointless.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. And there are things that I thought, you know, like anything. It's like you think it's a big deal. Mm-hmm. And then a fucking day goes by and you're like, oh yeah, who cares?
Exactly. Or you look down from the heights that you fucking occupy.
True.
And you're like,
soaring heights.
Everything looks like just like ants and stuff. And you're like, what's going on?
What are these ants fighting about?
Let's just scramble down here. You're like, interesting.
I should step on both of them. Or I'll spare them.
Yeah.
I pardon them.
Dude, I think I told you this. My mom has taken in her older aunt. So like my great aunt lives with my parents.
Yeah, I think you mentioned this.
And she thinks she's like, my mom moved her
Irish,
out,
right?
Yeah, old Irish lady.
Yeah.
My mom moved her out of her place, and like coins went missing because like my mom's like, here's all of your stuff, and the lady was like, I'm missing some coins. My mom's like, no, Aunt Mary, you're definitely not. She's like, I know it, Mary. You stole them, Mary Ellen. My mom's like, I didn't steal your coins. So then she took out. She
stole the coins.
She ran on the bank. The lady, my great aunt, took all of her money out of the bank. Or like a big deposit or whatever. I think she probably has way more. She's been working since she was like 10, and she was born in like 1910. But she took $800 out of the bank and just squirreled it and then she lost it, so she doesn't know where it is. So there's $800 floating around at my parents' house somewhere. So I've been fucking flipping cushions.
Awesome, dude.
I've been flipping cushions, dude.
It's
I
like
want
the
to find.
Goonies. You got a little fucking hidden treasure in there from your dumb Irish fucking great aunt.
Mm-hmm. That's how she talks.
What do you mean?
Like whenever we come in, she'll be like, mm-hmm, "Which one is this? Is this Billy?" And I'm like, "No, it's Matt." And she's like, "Oh, you're so handsome, Billy." And I'm like, "It's all right, whatever."
Who's more handsome, you or Billy?
Billy's jacked, man.
Yeah, I think you're more handsome though. Billy's got a weird head.
Billy's gonna fucking fight you, dude.
Billy's got a weird shaped head.
He's gonna fucking fight you.
It looks like the number 8. It's like big and then it sucks in the middle.
He's gonna fucking fight you.
Billy's gonna beat your ass.
Billy's
dude.
hot though, but if I was a girl,
No, Billy's a man.
I would think Billy's hotter. Just
Why?
because, like,
'Cause
he's more steadily employed, he's stronger.
He drives a big rig, dude. He's
Drives a
pushing
big rig,
fucking
dude.
Big boy toy every day.
He's got a wide. He claims to have a wide 7. That's what he claims to be working with.
Really?
That's what he claims, dude. So we'll see.
I take his word for it.
He's probably, you know.
If you're coming out claiming a wide 7,
Yeah.
That's-
Then maybe he didn't claim as much width. Maybe I'm adding that just in my own kind of
someone's gonna
judgment.
take a look at your dong if you're constantly.
Yeah, his fucking bitch will check it out. Should
No,
call
I
his
mean,
bitch right now.
Say me and him are at a urinal.
Yeah.
If I'm hanging out with him enough.
Yeah, but he's
and
flash.
like, I got a wide 7.
He'd be flash. And again, I might have been adding the wide part, though. I think he said his width is pretty nice. But so you know, just breaking down. I'm just breaking down my
Talking
brother.
about your brother's
So,
dick.
I want to get all my brothers together, dude. Just settle it once and for all. Dick off, yeah.
That sounds terrible.
That would be pretty cool. You have to get everyone to max hardness, and then
You and your brothers
see where we
all
stand.
rock hard.
And my dad, yeah.
And your pops.
Get my dad. My dad would facilitate the whole thing.
Well, at Thanksgiving, spike all their fucking drinks with some Viagra.
That'd be nice.
See who's bulging.
All right, that's a good
See
idea.
who's got the
We'll
hardest.
go down the basement, dude, and fucking. My dad has those like headlamp things. We'll put them on. Just fucking check out our birds in the dark.
So give everyone Viagra. Buy a trough. You know what I mean? Like a trough urinal. You got it.
It'd be nice to darken the room and have a spotlight. Like stepping into the spotlight is Tom coming in at. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, look at this fucking bird!" And you all just stand side by side.
That's tough.
Here comes the Fed. My brother Kevin comes in.
Have you ever pee in a trough? You know,
Yeah.
Dude, Notre Dame Stadium used to have troughs.
Just troughs, dude.
So, especially when you're a little kid, you're just at complete dick level with everyone.
I told you.
I remember that.
I thought my fucking dick was huge when I was little.
Really?
I just assumed I had a big dick. I was like, I'm fucking cool. I probably have a big dick.
It's great confidence.
Yeah, I mean, it was misguided, but yeah,
It's great confidence.
it was misguided.
No, I had a strong feeling where my dong stood the entire time. I was like, this is all right. This is great.
Dude. So my aunt now she left the $800 somewhere. She lost it. If she even took it out, who the fuck knows? She's kind of losing it. But she walks by my mom now and like brushes her shoulder. Literally, we'll like in her house, we'll walk by her and just be like, "Bitch," and walk, dude. It's so fucking funny. She'll walk by her and go, "Creep," and like go past her.
She's Irish, dude. She's a scumbag.
She's walking through the fucking. She's walking through
scumbag.
like the 5 points in Gangs in New York right now in her head.
She's
just
a fucking
like,
dead rabbit.
skunk.
Oh my god, dude.
But she's convinced my mom stole from her.
I was reading about the Irish last night.
What about them?
Late last night, about 3 a.m., I was in this room just reading about the Irish on the railroad.
What were they doing?
Well, I watched, and this is a rough one, but I watched the show Blackish. I sent you the link to that. Did you watch that?
Oh yeah, I didn't see it. No.
Oh,
What is it?
it's
Just like
fucking excruciating.
what is it, like? We built this.
Yes.
I saw the title
Oh
of
my god, dude! So the cast of Blackish,
it.
which is what's his name, Anthony Anderson,
Yeah, the guy who was in Me, Myself, and
the
Irene.
guy who was
right?
in like White Castle, that was like, "We gonna burn this motherfucker down."
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, "I come in the sauce," like that guy.
Yeah.
And Morpheus, he's in
Okay.
it.
Lawrence Fishburne's in it.
Yeah.
Father of
And-
Montana.
Yes.
Ooh boy.
And this pretty light-skinned chick that kind of looks like she's pretty white looking. But
Okay.
Anyway, so it's 3 famous millionaire actors, and the entire cast, they opened this season with a play, like Hamilton style, about slavery
Okay.
and the black experience in America. Is how they opened this show on ABC.
Is it like a comedy kind of like a sitcom?
It's supposed to be a sitcom, but it's serious. Like
Okay.
they have episodes where it's like they have episodes where they need to sit down and talk to their kids about the police and how the
Gotcha,
police
gotcha.
are killing all of their people.
Yeah.
And like it just fucking like I don't know.
How was the thing? What was the thing like?
Well, it was like Hamilton, so it was like rap, historical rap.
Nice.
And this one opened with like Anthony Anderson like sweeping in a slave quarters, and he's like, "I'm tired now." Like, all this shit was crazy.
Oh,
and
man.
They were like, well, and the little kids were like, "What did we build?" And he was like, "The railroads and Wall Street, White House and Chapel Hill." It was just like, damn, dude, you guys are claiming all that? That's a fucking tough claim.
Slaves built the railroads?
They helped for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm a fucking racist, so I was like, I'm gonna fact check this a little bit to
what came up?
Did slaves really?
So
build?
that's what you're doing, reading at 3 a.m. reading about the Irish.
Well, I was like, I think it'd be funny to make a parody of that with the Irish and do the exact same thing in like a fucking shitty quarters. Like,
yeah.
What else did we build? It's like, well, pretty much everything on the East Coast, actually. Like.
Then Anthony Anderson comes out and is like, "No, you didn't."
And then the funniest is he ends the one scene with like, he rips his vest off, and underneath it he's wearing a shirt that's like, "I am my ancestors' wildest dreams." And he does that thing where like everybody's frozen because it's the end of a scene in a musical. Mm-hmm. And he like stands there with his shirt and he's like breathing hard, staring into the light like, and it just says, "I am my ancestors' wildest dreams." It was just fucking like.
Do you think black people deal with like extreme low self-esteem because of slavery?
Maybe.
You know, they're like, in the history, it's like, yeah, and you guys got captured and kind of were bitched for like 200 years.
But again,
and then like 200 years later, you're just like, what the fuck, dude?
And this is the worst part, because every racist is always like, yeah, well, what about the Irish?
Yeah.
Or whatever you are. Like, let's say you're Italian, you're like, people were mean to us, too.
Yeah,
and it's
not
like,
really.
Not as mean.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah.
It's correct.
Yeah. Who was it? As I know...
It is correct to say that people in Ireland, the British committed a genocide, basically, against the Irish, basically throughout history. Mm-hmm. And then they came to America, suffered from poverty and disease, and had to immediately join the fucking Civil War. Like, all this shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, just because your history wasn't as bad as theirs, you're not allowed to fucking be like, well, yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
It's like, you guys built the railroad? Thought that was, we were there.
Yeah.
But we're not allowed to be like, we helped. It's a weird thing.
It is weird. It is weird, too, to be like, the big slaves built this entire country. It's like...
Oh, yeah.
That'd be like if 100 years from now, I mean, this might be a bad parallel. That'd be like 100 years from now to be like union laborers to be like, we built this country. It's like, you guys didn't really, per se.
Well,
you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I mean, it sucks because you're getting paid. That's a big difference. If you're enslaved into building a bunch of stuff.
If you're getting $3 an hour and you live and you owe the factory $4 every day, you're a fucking slave.
Yeah, that's true. It's just that is a weird thing to where it's like, all right, yeah, man. I mean, it's weird to think that like now everyone has to kind of sit here and be like, kind of tap their fingers on their thighs, like, yeah, there were like, slaves.
Yeah.
Be like, I don't know what to do about it, but
yeah, it's like, you know how we were there and you guys were there? It's like, you didn't fucking build shit.
Yeah.
Anthony Anderson, you're a fucking actor.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
like 5 millionaires on stage being like, I'm a slave. It's like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. There's something fucking... I definitely understand why people like it. Mm-hmm. And it is obviously important to talk about history.
Yeah.
But there's something fucking bad about it.
Oh, well, you're saying it's something...
ABC is profiting off of it.
Oh, my God. They're crushing it, dude.
And, like, they're like, you know how we should start this season of our sitcom? How about a slave musical?
Did it have anything to do with...
It has nothing to do with the show at all.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's
although I guess the show is about the black experience.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it's just that's hot right now, dude.
Yeah,
to be like racial injustice, and if you can really crank up like the fucking racial guilt, dude.
Oh my God,
your show is crushing it.
But like, yeah, and so like I was, like I said, I was being a psycho last night, like looking up. So a lot of the times there's not a lot of records of it because they were like. No one was keeping track of fucking slave labor.
Yeah.
So, like, for the Capitol, for example, in the United States, they didn't really build it but they did clear out like the trees and rocks that were on the ground where it was built.
Okay.
And people are like, slaves built the Capitol.
So yeah, they landed a hand.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they landed a hand.
Like, I don't know. It's just shit like that.
That is kind of weird.
It's the White House, I looked at that. It's like every historical article about it's like slaves almost definitely helped.
Yeah.
There's not really that much of a record about it, but they probably helped.
Well, yeah, and it's interesting to think that they'd be up there like pointing bricks and shit. You know, it's like they came off the plantation and like we're just brick masons or stone
George
masons.
Washington was like, you know what? Let these guys handle it.
Yeah, yeah. Let them erupt.
The people that we don't think are human. Let them build our fucking president's house.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Yeah, and then in the same song, they're like, "We raise the children," and it's like, did you?
Oh, like nannying and stuff.
It's like, did you raise my fucking
is this about
family's children?
Is this more so about the like aristocratic South or like the whole country?
They made it sound like it was the whole country. I mean, they were talking about the White House and things like that. So it was, you know, they were talking. Oh yeah, and this was another one that was good. Is like Wall Street, we built that. So Wall Street,
like the building,
and then it's like, oh, so wait, they're saying they built like all the banks and all that, like Wall Street, like they built the stock, like all this, and it's like. Turns out they built the literal wall. They helped build the wall that Wall Street's named after.
Okay.
So not anything to do with the buildings and shit. The original wall in like the Dutch settlement in like the 17th century. Because that's what it's named for. They built a wall to like keep out Indians.
So they helped build like the Trump. They built the original Trump wall.
The Trump wall in Manhattan. They piled a bunch of rocks to keep out the savages.
It is funny whenever you kind of like look below the veneer that like Hollywood puts up. It's never nice. It's always like, oh, that's kind of mean.
It's like what happened in fucking when I looked up Hidden Figures.
Yeah.
Like I was like, there's something about this that seems weird about NASA.
Well, yeah, now you're equipped with this knowledge that you're
and then now I'm a fucking psycho where I got to go out and be like, hey, you know, in Hidden Figures when the major plot line is that there's a coloreds only bathroom and whites only bathroom at NASA.
Yeah.
And Kevin Costner breaks it down with a sledgehammer and is like,
16.
We're all scientists here. It's like, yeah, that didn't happen. They never left the building to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, like, man, that's wild.
It's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, it just dramatic, you know, makes like, it is, it's interesting to take history. It's like one thing to take a story and, you know, dramatize it, but to take history and be like, we're going to tinker a little bit. It's like, that is kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
and then you got to sit there and be like, wow, slaves raised our kids and built the entire country.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. We should be better. It's like,
yeah, but that probably comes from like, I mean, I guess it's not shitty to say. Like, if you have a job, any job, the employees are always being like, I do all the work here. It's like, there's probably a lot more to, you know. And it's unjustifiable. You're going to be like, you know what, actually, besides having slaves, it was probably difficult to have a plantation. But people are not trying to hear that.
Yeah.
You got to balance the fucking books. You got to, it's just like, no, nobody wants to be like, well, yeah, it is stressful, you know, having slaves.
Yeah, but what if half the workers that you were with were also, like, right next to you, and you're like, we built this. And they're like, yeah, we helped. And they're like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Doing the exact same fucking job as you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, they're like, yeah, but we didn't get paid.
It's like, what about the Chinese and the Irish on the railroad there?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but it's like,
just, I don't know.
Yeah, they got paid.
I mean, they can't include that in the song. They're like, we built it. Also, the Chinese and the Irish helped us.
But they got paid. Yeah. Yeah, it takes away from the dramatic of the thing.
Yeah, there was a line in it also that was like, when they were listing shit they built, the one kid was like, the pyramids. And this grandma was like, no, that was our Hebrew brothers.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was written by a Jew, dude. I think a Jew was like, we are slaves as well.
You try to link the tribes, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it was...
That's funny.
So that was frustrating to watch.
Yeah, it's just that, you know, this is just a TV period of, you know, we used to be Sean Hunter, dude, fucking chilling, had like cool ass hair, being like, yeah, make out with chicks, and now TV's all about fucking slaves and shit.
Slaves and shit.
Imagine when you were black, dude, and all you saw was Sean Hunters, and you're like, man, fuck these fucking crackers, and all of a sudden this dude's like, we built Wall Street. You're like, fuck, oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I didn't know we built the economy in the United States.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I did some Google research. We piled rocks for the Dutch in 1650. Damn it.
That's Wall Street.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. They're celebrating a wall to keep out fucking the original inhabitants.
It's like the Trump wall. We built it.
Oh my god. That's what Wall Street really was?
That's why it's called Wall Street. Yeah.
Keep out savages.
It was originally a wall, yeah. Or to keep out, I'm sure, other settlers and shit, but yeah.
Yeah. Funny.
That's what Wall Street is.
Damn, dude. Why do you gotta fucking deflate their the sick musical?
I mean, there's a lot of it. History is like, I don't know. I wrote it's not going to be interesting. I don't know.
What?
But, so like, that's how I feel about history.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter what it is, I'm like, was it as exaggerated?
Yeah.
So like, I wrote a paper in the Civil War about how the Irish Brigade wasn't this, because everybody always is like, the Irish Brigade was so fucking like, they're warrior poets and they're these fighters and shit. It's like, no, they were humans.
Yeah.
That were poor as fuck. They were uneducated and they were afraid every day. It was a long paper about how they sucked.
Yeah.
My teacher was like, what the fuck is your problem? Just relax, dude.
Yeah, that is funny how, you don't like legend.
Well, because there is none.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
No, it's true. It's not as, I get what you're saying.
Everybody sucked.
Yeah. It's not as valiant as...
Everybody sucked. If you look at anybody's fight, like Gandhi was a fucking perv, apparently.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Well, I mean, a lot of spiritually charged guys are very sexual.
True.
So, it's like didn't he, like, he freed India from Britain?
Yeah, he used like a fucking hunger strike to get it. And I mean, that was amazing. He deserves it.
And what did he do?
Get a pass.
What happened?
I think he was, I think it was something like he was sleeping with kids.
Hey, he was fucking hungry, dude. He was delirious.
But like, I think the way he put it, this is, I think. So don't fucking freak out, listener, about like, that didn't happen. I think it was like he was sleeping with a bunch of girls, like young girls, and like he was testing himself to not fuck them or something like that. Something like that.
How long ago was this, though?
Jesus, Gandhi?
Yeah.
I think like early 20th, late 19th century.
Okay. So this is a dude in India who's trying to figure out a way to test his will. It's like, young girls, they're hottest things around you. Of course, that's like the end-all, be-all to be like, well, if I don't fuck these young girls, I don't know.
True.
It's like, what the fuck? What was he going to do?
No, I know, but I'm saying, exactly, there's parameters.
R. Kelly's doing that right now. That's why he has them all in his house. Like, if I don't fuck these girls, dude,
R. Kelly's
I'm
the
good.
man, though. I mean, Ignition.
Yeah.
That's better than freeing India.
True.
Like, anytime we look at history, we always put a modern context on it. And you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially in a whole other fucking third world.
Christopher Columbus was a huge piece of shit. It's like, yeah, by today's standards.
Yeah.
By Portuguese and Spanish standards in 1492, he was a pretty fucking amazing person.
Pretty remarkable, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is funny. He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I like kayaked in the ocean and went like 50 feet from the shoreline. I was like, I gotta get the fuck back in. This is terrifying.
Yeah, that was... some fucking guy was talking about that because in Spain they were having a tough time dealing with the fact that Columbus was a sack of shit because they've always liked him.
Yeah.
And there's one guy I remember he was talking to me about it, and he was like, well, what he did was absolutely fucking amazing. So he's like, the fortitude and strength it took to cross the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, dude, without the fucking,
in a wooden fucking boat.
I could be on a Carnival cruise line, and I'd be like, this thing could fucking sink.
Facing mutiny, like, the whole time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was... But, he found some natives and was like, these would be good slaves.
Yeah.
Cut some ears off, was like, give me some gold, you fucking idiots. Yeah, that's
that is
sick-ass history, dude.
It's funny, too, because you had a king back then. So it was like, you didn't give a fuck. You were like, dude, my king's going to be so stoked that I fucking bring him slaves.
You're just trying to make one guy happy. That's it.
It was like writing a Facebook status back then. Like, oh, sick, slaves, let's go.
And back then they were like, yeah, well, the Bible says they don't believe in Jesus, so he's the only way, so fuck them.
Yeah.
They don't know. They're going to hell anyway.
True.
Like, they were fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, if you put a modern context on history, everybody sucked.
Yeah,
almost everybody sucked.
Well, if anyone studies your life in depth, eventually they're going to go, look what this guy did.
Yeah,
and
he
like,
he was jerked off for 3 years. Like, that's all he did for 3 years. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, man.
What were you talking about? You said something yesterday that
what?
You found the secret to ending an argument.
Oh yeah, dude, fucking. So I'm driving, and I don't know why I always do get in arguments with my girlfriends on the way to my parents. Every time I'm on the way to my parents' house.
Is it just on the way to your parents?
It's a lot, but
if I'm in the car for more than 10 minutes with my girlfriend, there's a fucking fight.
That's true. She does fucking talk about my driving.
Yeah, she talks about my driving.
Dude, you're a careful driver.
We drive in Mechanicsburg where I've grown up my entire life. Yeah. Like within a mile of my fucking house, and she's like, "Get in this lane." I'm like, I know where the fuck I am.
Yeah, she doesn't like that. She's like, "You wait too long to get over," and it's like I'm like, dude, at any point, I'll pull over and you can drive at any point.
Oh, that's a fucking aggressive statement.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, you take the wheel. I don't give a shit. I don't want to drive.
That's so funny that
I go right to fucking.
You just eventually turn into an old man.
Oh, I do.
No matter what, right you turn into like that's something my dad like. You want to drive? Huh?
So we're driving, dude, and my bitch is just in a downward spiral, dude.
What was wrong with your bitch?
She's just fucking being an asshole. She's like hitting me with shit, and then I'm like, you give them, you like, well, this is why this doesn't make sense what you're saying. They're just like, you know what? Yeah. And they're just, dude, full out the window stare. Just the climate in the Civic LX, dude, was icy.
Ooh.
It's just silence. I'm like, fuck, we're going to my parents' house, and I get anxious as I'm like, I don't want to bring my bitch in there all out of sorts.
Nobody wants to bring a cranky bitch to their parents, dude.
Mom's like, what's the matter? And I'm like, I don't know. My bitch is acting up.
My bitch didn't like the way I merged.
Exactly. So I extended olive branch.
We're breaking up.
Yeah. So that freaks me out when you go to my parents' house and she's like, hey, which she never does, thankfully. But I was fearful
I've
of
had
that.
a cranky bitch with my parents.
I don't like
it's a
that.
negative experience.
I don't like it,
You know
dude.
who does like it? My fucking dad.
What's he say?
He's always so happy with
he
it.
probably
Like if me and my
loves
girlfriend ever are fighting, my dad's always like, so, what's up with you guys? I'll be like, shut the fuck up. We're fine. We're fine.
Oh, dude, so we're in there. My bitch is on thin ice, dude. She's just out the window, just full on.
Fucking socked her.
She should have fucking just hit the
buck at her.
There's been a lot of times, I'll admit this, dude, when she's full on, when she ignores me, I hate that. When she gives me the silent treatment, to where like she gets on her phone and starts like looking through Instagram, and dude, so many times I've thought about just giving a hard brake tap just to send her forward a little bit, dude. I'm like, nah, dude, you can't.
You know what sucks about getting the silent treatment like that? Is then you're like I'll do it. I'll get it when I'm not sure I did anything wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, just out of I must have said or done something, and all of a sudden it's a silent treatment. I'm like, so are we, like, not talking now? And she'll be like, what do you want to talk about? I'm just looking at my phone. We haven't talked in, like, 5 minutes. Relax. So I'm like, I am relaxed. She's like, don't yell. I'm not yelling.
And you know something's amiss, dude.
Yeah.
You know when your bitch is going sour.
What did I do?
When the bitch is going sour, dude, it's apparent.
A sour bitch is just the last thing you want in your fucking Civic, dude. Just a pouty, sour bitch.
Oh, dude, so she's in there. She's scrolling. And when she, like, silent treatments me, in my head, I'm like, all she's thinking about is all of her old boyfriends and how awesome they were. So I'm, like, sitting there trying to, like, hey, like, trying to, like, get her attention. She's like, I'm fine. I'm just looking at Instagram. I'm sitting there, like, what the fuck? So she's quiet, and finally I'm like, you know what we need? She's like, what? I'm like, we need to go on vacation. And, dude, she just slowly rotated, just like, what do you mean?
Oh, you broke the ice, dude.
Yeah, dude. And she thawed out a little bit.
You got her out.
She was still hesitant because I am pretty fucking tricky. So she was just like, what do you mean? I'm like, we should go somewhere. Save up for like a year, save up for a long time and go somewhere really nice. She's just like, I can't go anywhere for a while. And I'm like, that's fine. It's perfect. We'll just save up. And I'm like, where would you want to go? And she's like, I heard France is nice, and I'm sitting there like, yes.
Oh,
touched her thigh, dude. She like touched the thigh. She was just like, you serious about this, dude? Right out of the argument.
Oh, baby.
I got a year, so
you got a year.
I'm gonna keep using that, dude. Every time
France.
She's gonna figure that out. She's gonna figure it out, though. I was throwing out wild shit, dude. I was hitting anywhere in the world.
Yeah, pick a country that is tumultuous, so you can be like, I don't know if we should go there now.
True.
Be like, pick Dubai.
Yeah, or
and
just
then,
like
no matter what, the Middle East will be a sack of shit.
Every every night, Friday movie night, it'll just be like, let's watch check out Hostel. Let's see what this movie's all about.
yeah.
Well, there's another movie that came out recently. I think is it Owen Wilson, where he brings his bitch on like a company getaway. And he brings him to, like, the Southeast Asia, and people start lighting him up and shooting at him. It's really good.
What?
I forget what it's called. Beezer showed it to me.
I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, but just nothing but stuff like that.
Oh, I think I remember seeing.
You know what I'm talking about?
That. I think I
really good.
I think I remember thinking it was gonna suck.
Oh, it's awesome.
Because it was like, are we? Oh, fuck! What? No, I'm thinking of the one about the tsunami.
No.
Did you see that one?
I didn't see that.
There's a fan. It's like it's crazy.
I'm trying to make sure it's Owen Wilson, but dude,
it is. I remember that.
Dude, it's really good. He plays it really well in there. But or you could really that'd be sick to have a service that like if your bitch is getting sour, you could just text like a 711 and you have someone like come in and like fake hijack your car and you could fend him off like get off her, you motherfucker. Yeah. Have like a toy gun, dude. Just like poof, cap him, he dies.
That love note.
The love note's pretty good.
Get another fucking secret admirer. That's a good fucking.
Ooh, look, another love note.
And then you can read it silently and be like, put it in your pocket. You should be like, what's that? What's that? Like,
No, it would be, what are you reading?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. Just a love note from one of my admirers. I'm going to burn it. I hate these kind of things. Give me it.
Yeah, dude. You've cracked the ice again.
Dude, it woke it up, man. I fucking patted the leg. I'm like,
method.
We're going to go somewhere, man. It's going to be, I can't wait. You're so stressed out. It's not even your fault. You're just so stressed, dude.
Yeah. Dude. It's not your fault. You're acting like a complete psycho to me right now. Don't worry about it. It's somebody else's fault.
Yeah, it's clearly mine.
Go to the Middle East.
It's clearly mine. We need to go. We got to go to an African safari. Stat.
Yes.
What we need to do is spend $10,000.
Just be like, I always wanted to go to Venezuela.
Yeah.
And then you can be like, oh, let's check the news. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yep. There you go.
That's a good idea.
Niger.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
I always wanted to go to Niger.
Africa's a good move. It is a hotbed. I'm
telling you, Africa, Middle East, shitty South American country that's politically destroyed.
True. It is a good move. Because I'm telling you, man, babes need... A bitch needs vacation, dude.
Bitches need it.
Need it, dude.
Bitches need that Instagram on the beach.
Dude, without it. I told you, that's my theory.
What?
If you don't let your bitch go on vacation, she becomes a bag lady.
Oh, God.
5 years vacation list. They just start, all of a sudden, they walk out of Acme and dump all their groceries and just walk down the highway with plastic bags. They're like, I never had a picture of my legs at sunset.
Oh,
you gotta pull up and be like, babe, I'm bringing you to outer space. Get back in the car.
Get
and they're
in
like,
here.
Really?
You, me, Lance Bass. We're going up to fucking space, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, calling your girlfriend your bitch is like the best.
Yeah, except not in like a cool...
What do you mean?
Not like a black guy. I'd be like, yeah, that's my bitch. You gotta...
My bitch.
My bitch and me are going on vacation.
You gotta put a hard B on there. It's my bitch.
I got a mean bitch in my car right now. Oh, fuck. I just remember. My dad also loves when I'm hungover.
Oh, that's probably the best.
Like, if I'm hungover and he sees me, he's like, ah.
Oh, dude,
he's
that's...
so happy.
My dad loves that shit. He goes, oh, you look a little weak. What's going on there?
Yeah, it's like that. You're hungover every fucking day. Shut the fuck up.
That's so funny.
There's something in my entire family loves when someone's hungover.
Of course.
And you get to fucking mock them and shame them.
That's my dad's fucking shit. When I was on the beach, I got real drunk with like all my parents, my uncles.
Showed your ass.
And I was showing my fucking ass, smoking cigars and shit. And I woke up the next day. He's like, "You want another cigar?" And I was like, "Dude, nah, man." Please. Every time he sees me, he's like, "You know what's the matter? You don't like cigars anymore?" And I'm like, "Dude,
it's like, you know what the fuck you're doing.
I need a bottle of tequila in me to smoke one of those things." I woke up the next day and was like, "This fucking
I remember that because I messaged you because I was smoking a cigar at a wedding like that week, and I was like, cigars fucking suck, dude."
Ugh.
I smoked it for like a minute, and I was like, I don't want this thing.
Disgusting.
This is gonna take 45 minutes for me to smoke this thing. I got to get in there an electric slide, dude.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can't be bogged down by that heavy thing of tobacco.
Bogged down by a stogue.
Dude, did you hear the
My bitch is in there dancing, dude. She's gonna be ticked if I don't
Gotta
dance.
get her, dude. There's gonna be some weird, creepy fucking friend of the family. There's always some dude.
Some douche in a vest.
There's Jesus Christ. A vest and like a goatee with a ponytail who's just crushing the dance floor.
Tie.
Ugh. There is always that fucking dude at the wedding.
Yeah, it's the same guy who does
like some
CrossFit, has a fucking he's a young professional in his city or whatever.
Yeah, some girl's friend who's like, "I'll go to the wedding with you," and he just looks at all your cousins. He's like, "I'm gonna fuck one of these guys." He's like, I'm an engineer.
And he like dances for real. He like is good at dancing. He's doing fucking moves and shit. Fuck that guy.
That sucks. Oh, dude. So we were talking about black conspiracy theories yesterday.
Yeah.
It hit the mainstream.
Which one?
So the leader of Blacks for Bernie, so it's like a group for Bernie Sanders, he just sued the DNC and made them, his lawsuit is trying to get them to refund pledges for Bernie supporters and also give Hillary's private server to the public because he thinks there's information about Seth Rich and his murder in D.C. within that thing. It's like a real lawsuit.
What was Seth Rich's murder in D.C.?
He was like working for the DNC in some capacity, and like he just got shot in the head randomly in Washington D.C. And they were all saying like they think he was a leaker. And Julian Assange was like, he was one of my leakers. And then WikiLeaks was like, no. And then like people, they're like, he got shot in the back of the head, and they said it was a botched robbery, but like they didn't take his gold chain, his wallet, or anything.
He had a gold chain?
Yeah. Little Seth Rich, you had a gold chain. Yeah, that's what I was laughing about. Well, maybe the fucking Blacks for Bernie just assumed he had something fucking sick hanging from his neck.
Yeah, his Jesus piece.
Like, he obviously had a big, huge gold chain.
Yeah.
No, apparently he had. That's what they found there. They found like gold chain on him, everything.
All his rings.
So this dude,
his gold pinky ring.
this guy went fucking public with
His
a black
cane?
conspiracy theory.
His
Or
diamond
really,
cane.
who?
Fucking Seth. His diamond cane was left on him.
His pimp hat
his
was
beautiful
trampled.
hat with a feather in it.
But no, so this guy's like really suing the DNC, being like, you got to give all the people back money who donate it for.
I'm sure that'll work. I'm sure a black guy suing a government that'll take off. He'll be successful.
It's funny now though that like he's suing them with hopes of enlightening a conspiracy theory, which is like they're gaining more traction. That's why you're seeing now like there's studies coming out being like people who go for conspiracy theories, there's like something wrong you can identify in their brains, and it's like, which of course blows up conspiracy boards because they're like, now they're trying to fucking lobotomize us. Fucking wild, dude.
Black conspiracy theories are the best.
There's nothing better.
They were the comment section of that Blackish video loaded with black conspiracy.
Of course it was.
It was wonderful. You know what they're all pissed at?
What?
I bet you can get it.
No.
The pyramids.
Saying that like
when the grandma was like, we can't take credit, that was our Hebrew brothers, they were all like, the fucking mainstream media won't give us credit for the fucking pyramids. They can't stand the fact that black people built that. It's like, we were the Hebrews. The black people are Hebrews. We're the true lost tribe of fucking
that's
Israel.
fucking sick.
Yeah, they're
wait. So they're how does the Hebrews work? Where they're like
They're Jews.
they're 12 tribes and they're Jews.
Yeah.
So,
but this is all fucking like the 12 tribes. I'm pretty sure is like an Old Testament like 12 tribes of Israel.
There's people who claim that there was like a lost black tribe who were just slaves back then building the pyramids.
I think there was a thing called the Lost Tribe.
Yeah.
And black people are like, that was us. We're the tribe. They were black.
Okay, sure.
It's like, all right. And then they're like, we're the ones who were the slaves in Egypt.
Dude,
that's where the Lost Tribe was.
You could also be like, yeah, dude, fucking hell yeah, you guys did do all this shit. Nice.
Yeah. It's like, now what?
Yeah.
Now
what's going on?
Gonna do?
What's up? What's the next step, dude?
Drew, what are you guys working on another one?
How about
You guys working on another pyramid?
Yeah. What the fuck? You'll build a fucking pyramid. That's the. I mean, it's just odd.
That is a funny way to do it. Be like, all right, do it again.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, like do it again. Fucking stack the rocks,
you know how
baby.
you guys did that?
That is funny.
Yeah, but then again, if someone was like, all right, build the railroads to me, I'd be like, no, can't do it.
I'd be like, all right, and fucking
you'd be out there.
Build some crooked railroad. The car would explode and die. Only Bruce Willis would live.
True.
He'd be unbreakable as fuck, dude.
True. You did it.
I love black conspiracy theories, dude.
Yeah, black conspiracy theories are... I mean, white conspiracy theories are pretty good.
They go pretty hard on
white people are pretty intense.
I feel like the white conspiracy theories get more technical, where the black conspiracy theories are more grand and theoretical, which I tend to like because I'm too lazy to do the research.
It's actually There's a pretty fair statement.
Like white conspiracy theorists are like, and then this angle, I have this thing from the vantage here, and I put this video in, and this, and then if you look at the time logs, you see the flight pattern. It's like black conspiracy theorists are like, clearly this wild fucking theory, and that's more my speed.
It's like everybody knows the government gives us AIDS.
That's like,
so now with that fact, as we all know, let's move forward.
That's more my speed. I like wild theories.
Yeah, if you're gonna sit down and, as a hobby, read conspiracies.
Yeah,
that's the one you want. You want the basic black version of like, soy makes everyone gay.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Now that we know that, let's keep talking about
it. What was that? That was on a thing about...
That was on a thread because last night you and me were discussing how it's just the paradox of a feminist being like, rap's cool.
Yeah.
And then how like black people are... Not black people, I mean... There tends to be a strong amount of homophobia in the black community.
Yeah.
And then
even in rap, you could just boil it down to rap.
Yeah. And then we looked at right when I got on Facebook, we took a break, and the first thing I saw was like a political cartoon this one black comic wrote or posted, and he's a black conspiracy theorist all day.
That's sick.
But he posted this political cartoon of like a black fist crushing a rainbow flag, and it was like, black people hating gays for being gay is just as bad as white people hating blacks for being black. And he was like, I'm confused by this. How the fuck does this make sense? And then the first comment was this black chick that was like, it's bigotry. What are you not getting about this? And he was like, I know one thing. I didn't choose to be black. It's like, oh, baby. And then like the next, in a few comments, it was like, soy's making us fucking gay.
Oh my God.
And then another comment he posted, it was great. He was like, he tagged her name. It's like Jakara or some shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was like, that came out a little aggressive. He was like, what do you think about the word transgender? Do you believe that that's a real thing? It's like,
What'd she say?
She was like, I mean, yes, it's real. she's like, there are transgender people, so yes. Yeah, it's
it'll be funny to watch black dudes have to suffer the wave of wokeness after they're just kind of like, what? I thought we were fucking...
The waves are rocking against that levee right now.
Oh, man. It's like they're definitely going to be able to make fun of Chinese people for another couple of years. Like, that's going to get taken away.
We're still making fun of... We're still allowed to make fun of Asians.
The tide's touching our ankles on that one, dude.
Thankfully,
it's running out.
ABC had a show called Off the Boat about an Asian immigrant family. So that's
that's all it's about is
it's
making
helping white people...
Make fun of Chinese people?
No, it's helping us be like, oh, wow, I didn't realize they had it so tough. I'll be nicer to the fucking Chinese in my neighborhood.
I'm never mean to them.
No, of course not.
I just like...
They're funny.
Dude, I can't control the fact...
around. They're hilarious.
I can't control the fact that when I see like an old Asian man just in like fucking dungarees pulled up to his fucking shoulders, dude, just like stretching in the park, I'm like... I see that and it's hilarious.
It's wonderful. He's assimilating wrong. Like, he's got the pants. He bought the pants. He did the right thing by getting the outfit. But he's wearing it wrong because he doesn't know, and that's hilarious. Like, they got bikes. That's funny. But then they are like, it's like, yeah, that's normal. But then they put, like, plastic bags over their hands to keep them warm. And it's like, oh, you got it wrong. It's not what we do here. It's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah. So,
of all the accents, that's the funniest in the world. Yeah. Of all the accents,
Australian.
Australian's
pretty great.
But when you hear like an Asian couple fight in like Chinese, and the guy's just like, dude, it's just like,
true. Yeah, the way they're fucking like, just the way they display emotion in the language.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. The girl back like, man, These are all very different. That was like Japanese and Vietnamese, but whatever. But yeah, we were talking about the black guys having to get hit with the wokeness right now. I'm telling you, that fucking Cam Newton was a shot across the bow.
You think he was? The
white ladies are coming for.
That
black
was the
men.
Franz Ferdinand.
That was the fucking archduke getting fucking popped. The feminists popped him.
Like they probably planted that lady.
So for those of you who didn't see this a few weeks ago, I'm sure you did, but it's this reporter was talking to Cam Newton after a game, and she was talking about like running routes. She was like, "What do you think about the?" She's talking, I think, about Devin Funchess.
I think the physicality of
what he was laughing at was her saying running routes.
Yeah,
she was talking about the routes. Yeah, that the wideouts were running, and he while she was talking, he like giggled and then stopped, and then when she finished her question, he was like, he was kind of smiling. He's like, it's just funny to hear a female talking about running routes. And then he answered the question. Well,
he probably imagined a girl in a football helmet trying to run routes, and genuinely was like, that's so funny.
That was hilarious.
Because it's funny to think of.
Yeah, it's like...
Well, there's that one football league where they play in lingerie.
Yeah,
that's so fucking demoralizing, dude. Oh, my God.
It's like, you guys suck so bad. We need you to wear a thong.
Yeah, like, you guys want to play? Yeah, but dude, how many people are like, great, I'll play? And it's like, yeah, shit.
Some tough bitches out there that are like, I'm a bad bitch. I'll fuck these other bitches up.
Damn.
But
I would never let my bitch play that game.
My bitch would never. My last bitch did. My last bitch was playing rugby, dude. She's out there trucking.
That's different, though, dude.
No, it's not.
It's not lingerie?
Yeah, but it's still like, why don't you take it easy?
True.
What are you fucking truck sticking other girls for? Just
It's funny. I've watched girls rugby. And I guess guys rugby similar, but like girls rugby is just like you see it. It's just like a one giant mass of pasty thighs just fucking scrambling. They all lock up, and it's just like a big white spider just moving around.
I've seen it. It's like little kid soccer. It's just a swarm around the ball. They can never pitch it out and have a break. It's just constant scrum.
It's like a Charlie Brown cartoon the whole time. It's just like a big dust cloud being like moving left to right.
I was watching it. I guess that was like 2010, 11. So it was right before the whole wokeness thing broke.
Yeah.
That's probably intolerable now. Women's rugby out there.
Of being
college
like
women's rugby.
Yeah.
They're probably the ultimate fucking woke LGBT fucking like we are kick-ass women. You got a problem? Say it to our fucking face.
We'll fuck you guys up. Yeah, that's true.
It's probably brutal now. It was teetering on that when I was there.
That was just their natural testosterone at that point.
I went to a party with my ex-girlfriend after.
At the female rugby house?
Yeah.
Was it the male and female rugby house?
It was the female rugby house. The male rugby house was going to show up later.
Pretty brutal. That's a pretty brutal squad, too.
So, yeah, awful.
College rugby
teams.
Pretty brutal.
Awful group of dudes.
Yeah.
I was older.
Yeah.
I think I was graduated after, like a year graduated. Or maybe I was still at Westchester, whatever. But I was not part of this scene.
Yeah.
And I think my girlfriend like didn't want me there. I just remember Notre Dame, Michigan State was on. I just sat inside and watched that.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, just let me watch this and then I'll fucking leave.
Damn.
It's like, I'm not going to miss this game.
Bitch didn't want you at the rugby party.
Yeah, who knows?
Shit.
But, yeah, so Cam Newton got hit with the sexist and he had to issue an apology.
Yeah.
He had to sit down in front of the camera and be like, I'm not a fucking role model. Don't look up to me. Look to be better than me. And then he got up.
Yeah.
And then the next game, he was out fucking dancing and jumping around the sidelines.
Yeah,
Like, this guy's the man, dude. There's no way he gives a fuck.
It'll be funny, man, when like he
lost his yogurt sponsor.
Did he really?
Yeah, he lost some sponsors.
That makes sense. It's girls
losing some money.
It's girl food.
Yeah.
Of course, the girls were like,
lost a lot of money.
A bunch of girls spit out their yo play and like, girls can run passing routes and switch to Dannon.
Yeah, they don't know what it is though.
Yeah.
Like girls can fucking run a route anywhere. Doesn't matter where. I'd run routes.
They spit. It's like I'm eating Dannon now. I'm eating yo play.
Yeah, he
was sponsored by yogurt.
Yeah, it was some Greek yogurt thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fage.
I don't think that was it.
Remember, the one that I'm talking about? It's called Faggy. F-A-G-E.
No.
There's a yogurt. It's just spelled F-A-G-E. It's Faggy yogurt.
Faggy yogurt?
Yeah, I think it's called like Faggy or something.
It's still...
Oh, he might have been sponsored by Oikos.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, dude.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bitches went to Faggy, dude.
Yep.
They were like, yeah.
Yeah, well... So now, last night, and we've been talking about it for a while, is now black guys they're going to face the... They're getting hit with the wokeness. They've been dubbed the white men of minorities.
I know, which is hilarious.
Because of their toxic masculinity.
Jesus, dude.
That's a black conspiracy we're both on.
What?
Liberals trying to they're trying to emasculate the black man.
They are, dude.
They're going for it. They're too masculine.
I mean, they courted them in nicely, and now they're like, oh yeah, you guys are just as bad as white guys. And they're like, wait, what the fuck?
They got us.
They got
the white man. You remember when we used to like fucking like John Wayne and cowboy movies and shit? Now they're like, wear a sweater and be gay. It's like, all right.
I'm telling you, man. It's all leading towards forced soy consumption for white and black dudes.
True.
And they're going to be like, it's totally cool to fucking be super gay. And if you're not gay, at least look gay. You'd be like, okay.
What year do you think it'll be when they finally come for the lads?
They can never
like
get
3,000?
They'll go. That's why the Incans disappeared.
What, because the Spanish came up and like, you guys better be gay.
A bunch of liberal white chicks came and like, oh, and they were like, what the fuck this? And they just disappeared into the woods. Yeah.
Now they're tunneling into the U.S., carrying plates, calling everyone gay. They must talk so much shit in Spanish, dude.
They have they made headphones now. Google has headphones that translate. I need them.
Ooh, the lads are going to be fucking...
All I'm going to do is hang on.
There's going to be a lot of fucking deported lads off that one.
Well, there's going to be a lot of lads getting fucking laced in the head, dude.
There's going to be lads talking shit.
There's going to be a lot of lumpy, big, square heads walking around, dude.
Lads...
Calling people gay. It's gonna be. I'm not fucking gay. Boom.
Oh yeah, me and I took my bitch to Thai food.
Did you really?
Saw a fucking lad in there.
There's a lad working in there.
We were eating Thai food, and a lad came out of the back carrying plates. He was
Damn.
wearing a fucking Good Shepherd football polo. He was wearing a coaching staff polo. from this local Catholic school. It's elementary school.
Oh.
And a Super Bowl hat.
That's fucking sick.
It was fucking legit.
They are big on event-based clothing.
Lads are.
They love fucking events, dude.
What event?
Just any event. That's their gear centered around events.
Their event.
Just like Super Bowl XX4XX.
Baltimore Crab Fest 98.
They're good boys.
The lads are...
I mean, people try to give it... I've seen those articles where they're like, why Latino men need to do this.
Oh, yeah, because there's a lot of gay Latinx in America.
True.
That are like, our culture is... Well, yeah, that's another weird thing.
Well, I think there's a lot
they're
of...
They're still proud of their culture, but it's very fucking patriarchal and fucking like...
Dude. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Watch Selena, dude. Her dad didn't even let her like tour or have her own boyfriend.
Yeah.
Selena's dad is the ultimate
It's
fucking
not their fault,
machismo.
though. It's because of Catholicism, which was forced on them by the white man.
Exactly.
So, in the end, they can...
I think a lot of the Latino homosexuality is more like rage and passion based. It's like you have such a bone to pick with your fucking amigo, dude, that you're just like, you don't understand. You fucking bend him over.
Oh, you're talking about gayness?
Yeah, I think it comes from like passion. It's like momentary blips of where they're like, oh my god, it's so fucked. We just fucked.
Like the Chupacabra, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go back into that territory.
Yeah, he's out there.
That's
That
probably when he came about, is when the white liberal ladies came to like the Incas and were like, you guys gotta stop saying fake. And they were like, oh fuck you, through the woods. They formed in the Chup, dude.
Yeah, they I don't know.
It will be funny when... It is funny to think about white chicks slowly fucking like popping back behind different groups and be like, yeah, you're oppressed too. Yeah, come here. Yeah, come with us.
Yeah, and then they sucked everybody in.
Yep.
Like, we are all oppressed. Stand up against the patriarchy and the white man.
Yep.
And then one by one, they're starting to eat themselves. They're like,
Yeah.
black men, change or get the fuck out.
Yep. I think the whole thing's designed for like people to read their blog or something. Be like, subscribe to my Instagram now.
Yep.
Read my thing.
Oh, well, that's another thing that kind of goes along the line of like with history. Like when you see something in history, look it up.
Yeah.
If you hear some shit like
what?
Wall Street, we built that. It's like Google it.
Yeah, see what happens.
It's the same thing with clickbait headlines.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's all that is.
When you read, it's like, this happened, and it's like, well, I'm sure it wasn't as easy, as simple as that.
Yeah, like Trump Daddy's phone call to that fucking widow.
Yeah.
It's like somebody filmed it. You can watch it and decide for yourself what you thought.
Yeah.
Instead of like, Trump disrespects widow.
They have the whole...
I saw one phone call.
Oh, so they have the whole call on tape.
I mean, maybe there was two, but I saw one.
Shit.
And so the big controversy was him saying he knew what he signed up for. Mm-hmm. But when I listened to it, in my opinion, it didn't sound like...
You heard the whole transcript?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's out there.
Yeah,
she's talking about her family.
Someone told me that. They're like, do you believe he said that? And I was like, well, what else did he say?
It's like, no,
like,
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't believe he called a widow and was like, well, guess what? He knew what he signed up for.
Tough tomatoes.
See ya.
Yeah.
It's like, no, he called and was like, it was amazing that he did that knowing what he signed up for.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, he wasn't that articulate. I think I'm giving him too much credit, but that's what he meant.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's
and
just
the fact he calls widows.
Yeah.
That was not a thing previous presidents did.
Yeah.
Usually get a little letter, something like that.
Yeah, just a little letterhead.
Yeah.
Imagine Trump calling you and be like, oh, I'm sorry, your son's dead.
Sorry.
It's over.
Sorry.
He knew what he was getting into.
Goodbye. I said, no more. He's dead. You gotta move on.
It's just really bad. I mean, dude, that would
Terrible,
suck.
really bad people killed him. The worst. They killed him. They're very bad.
Dude, that would be so weird to have him call you.
Trump?
Hi.
Yeah, it did sound weird. She had him on speakerphone and they were filming her talking to him. And he was very fucking... She was talking... The clip I saw, she was explaining like the rest of their family and their sons and shit and like what everybody does. Like, so-and-so's a football player. She's a cheerleader. She's a singer. It's like, we got... house full of stars, and he was like, wow, really incredible kids. That's beautiful. It's like, damn, dude. He just sounds like a fucking psycho.
He is a fucking psycho.
You know, I mean, of course.
But yeah,
he's got the worst accent. Whatever voice he has. Think of how much of a fucking like psycho and powerful that guy is, that he overcame his fucking voice to take power.
That's true. I just think
He can't even speak publicly.
him taking all that negativity daily and just being like, they're wrong, I'm the best, I'm great, is like, dude, if I dealt with like one small thing about me, I'd be like, oh God, oh no.
Yeah, I would have quit already. I would have dropped out of the campaign.
As soon as one person would be like, dude, you really think you should be president? I'd be like, no, you're right, dude. I don't know what I was thinking. Idiot. I'm sorry, I'm getting out of here.
Meanwhile, Trump was like, yes, I'm the only man.
I'm the only
one that can save this country.
I think that's every president, though. Who like anyone who's like, I should be in charge. It's like, right?
Yeah. Well, you're a douche.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You're a doucher.
Break ski.
Yeah.
And break.
And we're back.
Yo,
live in the den.
How about your birds, dude?
Oh, my God, dude.
What do you think about your birds right now?
They're on fire, dude.
Birds are on fire.
They're on fire. And
you think the wheels will come off?
If I start watching, yes.
True.
That's why I've been dutifully not watching the games.
Ultimate fan.
I'm the messiah of the birds, dude. If I start I have to make the ultimate sacrifice. If I watch them every single time.
And those are your birds, dude.
They're my fucking birds. They fly for me.
True.
But dude, every time this happens all the time, they get good and I go, I'm going to start watching the Eagles. As soon as I watch, dude, they fucking
suck.
do so bad.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to watch.
All right, good.
I'm going to wait.
I like them.
That's what I did with the Phillies. When the Phillies won the Super Bowl, when the Phillies won the World Series, I didn't watch them at all. And then I watched like the last 3 innings of the World Series. They won. I'm like, my Phil's done. Fucking
Your
did
Phils
it, dude.
did it.
My
And then you went
fighting
out and flipped
Phil's.
a car.
I went out and got fucked up, dude.
The Irish are feeling it too right now.
Yeah.
Notre Dame's looking good.
They crushed. Who did they kill? USC
They just
lately?
fucking destroyed USC this weekend. It's so nice.
That is nice.
I've hated USC since I was a kid.
Especially after last year, dude.
Last year hurt. 2005 was the worst. I don't know if you might remember. I've probably maybe watched that 30 times.
I've probably seen it, yeah.
It was when Reggie Bush pushed Matt Leinart into the end zone as time expired. And you know what sucked about that more was time expired already, and Notre Dame fans, and they rushed the field.
Oh.
They're like, there's 3 seconds on the clock or whatever. Put it back on the clock, and they scored. It was like... it was devastating.
That was a dark day.
I've hated USC ever since. Like, strong hate for them.
I can just imagine you back then gripping your face and being like, no! No!
I threw a 32-ounce Gatorade against the wall and went out onto the porch. I was like, what the fuck? Why is my life so hard?
You were just crawling in your skin,
I was
dude.
so mad.
You were crawling in your skin. You went outside, it was like, crawling in my skin.
Yeah, dude. Cut my life into pieces that night, dude.
I used to make fun of my ex-wife for liking Linkin Park. And I was like, you only like Linkin Park because your parents are divorced. And she'd be like, it's so fucked up to say.
That's true. If you like Evanescence, your parents are divorced. It's a guarantee.
Save me! Yeah, dude. I used to fantasize about my parents getting divorced when I was younger.
Really?
I wanted it so bad.
You wanted it?
I thought it was so cool when people were like, I'm going to my dad's house. And I'd always be like, I'm going to my parents' house, fucking together.
Bitch mom's there.
Bitch mom's together with them. I wanted my parents, they would be like, yeah, well, I went to my mom's for Christmas and my dad's. In my head, I was be like, you got double presents, bro? And they're like, dude, it's not like that. I'm like, sounds fucking sick have divorced parents.
Can you imagine getting your parents getting a divorce like now?
It'd be
they're old.
So funny, dude.
Then going on dates though. How terrible is that?
Dude, that's I can attest to that because
that's brutal.
I had a friend in college. You know, his parents have been split up for a long time.
That's when you start listening to Evanescence.
Dude, he was like in a dude's house basically. Who like it was like her mom's boyfriend. She moved in with her boyfriend, so he was in with this dude, and like he hated this guy. It don't make sense. If some guy started dating my mom, I'd be like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
Give it a rest, man.
He had to move into his house. So this guy's trying to flex on you, and it's just like, no. So I remember we'd be down this dude's basement. I'm like, yo, this guy's fucking gay, dude. And he'd be like, yeah, I fucking hate this guy, dude. It was so funny. Like, dude, fuck him. Let's fucking shit up in here.
You just got to take upper deckers every time you poop there.
Nonstop. He was like, I'm never here. He just wouldn't, like, he just would, like, be there as little as possible.
Oh, man.
But yeah, well, you see my mom go on dates now, dude, I'd be like,
Just be dressing up nice.
I told you about the time we smashed my friend's mom's boyfriend's house.
No.
I told you about that. I didn't talk about that on the cast before?
No, I don't think.
I never told you about that?
Mm.
Dude, so this guy I know, I couldn't swear I said this. This guy I know,
who cares?
He found out
remember.
his mom was cheating.
Okay.
I never told you about this?
Say it.
And so he like, you know, he was blocked from getting like a certain amount of like AOL used to put blocks on the thing.
Yeah.
So he got blocked from like he would have like time restraints. So he went to his mom's AOL to like reset the time restraint so he could like do whatever he wanted online. And he went through her email and found like sinful correspondence, like cheating stuff. And he was like, "What the fuck?" Looked up the guy's name, found an address, and he's like, "Yo, I'm about to fuck this guy's house up. You want to come?" And I was like, "Yeah, definitely." So I just wanted to fuck the guy's house up for the sake of it. It's like a doctor. So we went up there, dude, and we devastated this guy's house.
Really?
Dude, I put like a 40-pound planter through like a ornate stained glass window. Like we fucked it up.
Wow.
Fucked his shit up, got in a car, and we're like later, and it turned out to like not be, what we thought it was. So
what do you mean it wasn't what you thought it was?
Well, like we learned later there was just way more to the scenario. Like it was kind of like the relationship wasn't open, but that trust had been betrayed a lot on both sides.
Oh,
so like we just devastated
already.
this time. And then the guy apparently we learned later had thought his son and his buddies did it. So this guy's son got punished.
He got sent to like military
hellishly.
school.
This guy's son got punished hellishly because his dad thought that he just ruined their house.
Oh. It wasn't me, Dad. He
Cut my life into pieces.
Goes up to his room.
I just made one Linkin Park fan in the world, dude.
Fuck it.
We fucked this guy's house up.
Oh my god.
Well, it's funny because he was like, "We're gonna fuck it up," and he just like threw a beer bottle at it. I was like, "Dude, fuck this, watch this." It was like took out like a fucking.
Oh, you idiot.
Yeah, well, I was getting revenge, dude. I thought I was avenging my boy's dad, dude.
True.
Turns out he was getting sneaky himself, dude.
That was a wild crew.
I know.
That's a shitty fucking kid. That sucks for the kid. Like both my parents are fucking sluts.
Instantly turned goth, though, dude.
My mom's a slut, dude. God damn it.
That's fucked up. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just thinking about in dating. Like,
some of your moms are sluts.
Yeah,
Not mine.
Dude, exactly. A lot are actually.
Yeah, think of all the sluts you know. They
Exactly.
have kids now.
They have kids.
Same Facebook.
I'm going to start an organization that like tells kids like,
Facebook.
look, your mom was a slut.
Facebook.
Facebook?
Kids are gonna have that.
I'm going to start PMing
You get
them.
older, you're gonna go back through some profile pictures and
Well,
see some like
Oh yeah, that's true. Well,
some old pictures.
We're expected to live. Our life expectancy is like 120 years.
Not me.
Well, you think you'd be surprised to get like you might get like 90, 95.
I think that's for people with health care.
No, dude. You're going to get it by the time you need it, you're going to have healthcare. And with like stem cells, they can now, with stem cells, they can take your own fat out of your body, extract the stem cells, and then put stem cells into
I'm
you.
building up stem cell reserves.
You're just a stem cell bank, dude.
I'm going to have so many
You're going to be
stem
so
cells.
healthy, dude.
Woo!
They can even give you pig stem cells and your body won't reject them.
Little piggies.
Little piggies, dude.
I'll tell you who's not going to like that.
Who?
The muzzies. Muslims
Oh,
are
they're
going to
hit with like
time
fucking
that.
pork stem cells.
Yeah. Be like, listen, pork cures cancer. They're going to be like, oh, no.
Well, they can take their fat, but
They're skinny.
That's true. They've
Haven't
been
been
fucking
eaten.
doing those chair dances around the fire, dude. They need to knock that shit off. Fucking gain some weight. But yeah, man. So that's how I'm probably gonna occupy my 70s. Just like WikiLeaks slut information on like little kids. Just be like,
It's good. You got those love handles too. That'll help with the stuff.
You're talking about my love handles, bro? I'm going to the gym right after this, dude. I'm going to the gym. I was going anyway. I was going right afterwards.
I knew that was going to fire you up.
Fuck.
You don't have
Instantly
love
checked the
handles. You're fine.
Brittany said I'm pear-shaped, that little fucking bitch.
Oh my god, that's
That little
hilarious.
bitch. She's like, well, she's always making. She's like, you have such a huge ass, which I do have a big old ass. So this is me naked, dude. I'm fucking in front of her naked, just chilling, trying to hide my flaccid penis by like little weird moves. She's like, you have such a nice butt. I'm like, thanks. She's like, it's funny too because you kind of have hips, and I'm like,
yes, dude.
What?
Yes, I made fun of
dude.
your
Oh
hips
my
once.
god, that's probably why we were fighting in my car. I was probably like, I don't have fucking hips, you bitch.
No, I got hit with that once when I was a kid, and I remember it. My sister called me bitch hips. I was like, I was devastated because it was how I was laying on the floor on my side.
Oh.
So like it was very clear.
So you're laying like a Roman painting, just like.
Very cherubic. And
Damn.
Yeah, my sister was like, "You got fucking bitch hips," and I was just like, "Oh." There's no response. I was just like, "Oh."
It is funny how something like that
Just
can
curled up immediately.
It's just the perfect combination of words from the right person that just like hits your brain and just like, meh, meh, meh. You're like, "Oh, my life is over."
Dude,
you just start crawling in your skin, dude.
Someone making fun. If you get made fun of for your hips as a man, it's just like
it sucks, dude.
You can get body shamed pretty easily, which is very funny.
Oh, it kills me. It hits me, right? Because I was fat when I was younger. I had thunderous thighs.
Calling you anything, it gets you like...
My mom, and then not even being... My mom will be happy. She'll be like, "Oh, wow, look, you look like you put on a little weight. You look good." I'm just like, "You mean like muscular, really, or something?" I went home for my sister-in-law's baby shower. I dropped my bitch. That's when I came up with the sick-ass thing of hitting your bitch with a little vacation. Because, again, you got to bring them anyway. Yeah. So if you're going to spend all your hard-earned money at their fucking women fancy, you might as well get out of a couple arguments. Yeah. So, yeah. But we're out there, and I was so mad. Like, it was just all women. It was just it's a shower. Yeah. So it was like all my like aunts and cousins and everything. So I walked out there like, I've been lifting for like a month. They're all gonna be like, "Oh my god, Matt, you look huge." Nothing, dude. They're all just like, "Oh, your hair's long," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty long," but I'm also fucking
get those traps
a little bit bigger. I don't know if you noticed, but I have been lifting. It's probably my hair blocking my traps, but yeah, not a word of fucking that I look jacked.
Fuck them.
So it sucks that my female cousins don't think I'm jacked, but I gotta live with it.
Your hot ass cousins.
Yeah, my cousins won't fucking say how jacked I am. It sucks.
Yeah, my mom tries to hit me with the compliments too. It's hilarious. She's like, "You look skinnier." Every time I'm home, she's like, "You look like you're losing weight." I'm like, "No, I'm fucking gaining weight. I'm not losing weight. I'm so much bigger."
That's so funny.
But
my mom's pretty ruthless with that. If you,
my dad is the one. My dad will fucking let me know. Like, I'm like, "Dude, you're fucking fat. Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, but he's old. He doesn't get. I know,
and he wasn't fat when he was younger. He was jacked as fuck.
I've seen the pictures.
Yeah, he had some yoked.
He looked like Conan the Barbarian, dude, in those shorts.
He was yoked when he was younger.
Fuck.
He still is fucking like his arms are fucking.
Think he did roids?
No,
everyone did them.
No, I think my dad's the type of guy to be like,
I think he's
steroids are fucking gay.
That's true. You're pretty big, so he probably was.
Yeah, he's big.
He's on the natch.
He was like 6'2", 220.
Yeah, that's natch. He's on the natch.
He was in the. He grew up on like a compound on a creek.
There you
creek
go.
People, Central PA creek people, dude.
Growing up on a compound does make you jacked. Yeah, that's dude. You're talking about a recipe for jackness that I have put in the oven.
And I think he was the youngest of the brothers.
There you go, Billy. That's why Billy's so jacked.
Billy's yoked.
True. That's why you don't realize that too. You do a lot of.
You hang out with all the older kids.
Do a lot of wrestling and shit.
You gotta play the older sports. You gotta play they wrestle you.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Told you, dude. I used to play games. I used to run in my backyard. And my older brothers and cousins would just throw various balls at me and my younger cousins.
That was the game we played.
That was a game.
It was just the best game. We call it the tennis ball game. My mom played tennis,
it, dude.
so she.
Like American Gladiator.
Oh yeah, I told this, and then he hit the fucking kid at my birthday party in the dick and sent him home.
Yeah, we played that game. There was the drowning game in the pool where like you'd swim and people would just hold you underwater and you had to try to get back and forth to the other side.
That's a tough.
We played Blind Man's Bluff. That was sick. You ever play that?
No, what's that?
Blind Man's Bluff is when someone's in the deep end. So you're in the deep end and you got to swim around with your eyes closed. And people are like, so you're just like this, and people are standing. There's like a coping on the side of a pool where it's like a brick material basically, and then there's like the stucco or whatever concrete patio. So there's like a bordering to the edge of a pool that like you have to keep the side of your one of your feet on, and you got to go around and then jump in and swim past the guy with his eyes closed while he's just like this trying to feel and touch someone. Yeah. So as soon as he touches someone, you're under. So like your eyes are closed, you feel someone jump in the water, you got to swim blind and try to touch them before they get out. Ooh. But while you're the blind person, which I hated I'm a horrible swimmer, but I would get picked, and then like eventually, so you're just like this, and all your cousins just stand like this, and you feel someone just go. Smack the top of your head and jump over you. So you're sitting there getting smacked in the head. You're good, fuck the fuck up.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it sucks, dude. You just gotta wait till Ajax jumps in. You're like, oh, here I go. You get him. He goes all the way to the bottom. People are swimming around you, smacking you and throwing balls at you, dude. It sucks. And if you open your eyes, you just get your ass beat. Like, close your fucking eyes. You're the blind man.
That's wonderful.
And it's like a bunch of people be like, your fucking eyes are open, fucking close. Dude, it was so fun.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Growing up on a compound and it just makes you a fucking animal.
Of course. Yeah.
It's sick. Not a lot of feminists coming from the compound, dude. I'll tell you that.
No.
Take a couple stings of like a wiffle ball bat on a summer night. You're just like, go girl suck, fuck this.
Oh man, yeah, that's good stuff.
It was fun,
That's good stuff,
dude. That's the best.
That's what we listen to the cast for.
Yep,
Just
good old country living,
good
dude.
dumb McCusker stories.
Yeah.
No, my dad's compound stories are fucking.
There's got to be. Plus,
I think
back
I've told
then
a bunch,
too.
but just like they were fucking savages. All they did was fight.
Yeah.
All they did was fight. Him and his their dad was fucking nuts. I think I've told this. My grandpa was fucking insane. They got in fist fights constantly.
Really?
Yeah. I think he had a heart attack. I mean, he
That's
was
how
due,
a lot of all great men go.
He fought like I think to the point where people were like, he's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy person that lives down by
so
the
fucking
down by
funny.
the creek, down by the Connet of Gwinnett.
That's just a good boy down there
There's
raising
cats.
his boys, dude.
I know I told this.
That's hilarious.
My grandpa threw a fucking bag of cats into the creek, and then they hit the dam, and it broke open. And he said like 3 cats crawled back, and he was like, "They can stay."
He's literally the judge from Blood Meridian. If you read that book, the guy does the same exact thing.
Really?
This kid has they have puppies, and he buys in the book. It's like in Mexico, just exterminating Indians. That's the whole point of the book. Mm-hmm. And he buys this kid's puppies from him. He's like, yeah, here, I'll buy your puppies from this poor Mexican kid. And he ties them into a bag and throws them in the river in front of him.
Oh my God.
He gives them the money for him.
Damn.
That's insane. That you would fucking love that book.
All right.
They get basically it's about this like no one has a name. It's just the kid, the judge, and and they're paid per scalp to exterminate Indians and then bring the scalps down to like the barracks and be like, pay us. Ooh. And they just get hammered and raise hell, and then they're like, get the fuck out of here, and they go back out on the prowl and just fucking but then they're getting shot, dude. It's so fucking good.
Is it historically accurate?
I think so. Yeah, I think he took it off of a lot of old stories. Travel journals and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like there's nothing really there to like elaborate on.
Okay.
But the judge, dude, that's the guy who does it.
Nice.
He's like a big fat bald man who like dances around. He's super smart. And he's like everyone there is dumb as fuck. He just goes and finds like idiots. He's like, come join me, and he's like just plays circles around them and makes them kill Indians for him so he can get paid. And he gives them like fucking scraps.
Good.
It's crazy.
Good. Yeah, the cats.
But that's literally that happened.
The cats at the compound were an issue.
Your fucking grandfather was the judge, dude.
They had a horse. I think I've said this. The horse like trampled on cats in their fucking barn.
Oh my God.
My dad started the lawnmower once, and there was a cat in it.
Oh,
like just cats everywhere.
Of course, you're throwing them in the river.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like hitting your kids and hitting your dogs became like pretty synonymously like no go in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Because when I grew up, dude, it was
my dad punched dogs in the head, dude.
It was
my dad punched my sister's dog recently in the fucking head. Punched it in the head.
It was
closed fist, top of the dog head punch.
Dude, that's that now is what the fuck's it called? That's a non-expungable crime now, cruelty to animals. So if you get caught like fucking kicking a dog real hard, that never comes off your record. You have to go to get jobs and like, what were you convicted of? And be like, I kicked a dog in 92. It's like it never comes off.
Oh man.
Unless you'd have to plea, you'd have to go to like your current like your court or county, whatever, whoever charged you, and be like for 10. I think you need like 10 years of good behavior, and you can plea to get it removed.
Like I haven't kicked a dog in 10 years. Please.
I've shaken a couple
shook
noogies.
A fucking turtle. But please.
But yeah, dude, I used to see dogs get their asses kicked. There was like a dog. Yeah, one of my cousin's house.
That's terrible.
If one of my uncles came home and just saw the dog, for some reason the dog wasn't allowed in the kitchen, we'd be like sitting there fucking around. He'd be like, "God damn it!" And dude, full on, just fucking like NFL kickoff, just like boom, boom, kick it, and the dog was like and scramble out.
Oh man,
just beating the fuck. It was daily, dude.
Seeing a dog get hurt is really rough.
When I was little, it's funny though, but when you're like 8, you're just like, dog was in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's like I cry.
Dog was in the kitchen.
I get hit all the time and I cry. I understand what that
is.
But yeah, now
I was more so just looking like, fucking dog better not come in this kitchen again, bro. That's all in my head I thought at the time. Now I'd be like, dude, did you have to fucking kick the fuck? Dude, this was full on just like, I said, get this fuck beat. But back then, you're an old man, dude. You come home, you're stressed, you see the dog, you go, oh yeah.
Yeah, you're the one.
I'm giving this thing a
you
good
and my
old...
wife.
That was the point of dogs for a long time.
Yeah, the woman would buy a dog and be like, huh? Look at this punching bag.
Oh, the dog chewed a sock. What about this, dude? Fucking, fuck you. You whore. And the lady's just like, yeah, I'm great.
It's like, I know you emailed that fucking doctor. It's the golden retriever. Yeah, that's wonderful stuff.
Yeah, they're just there to like clean up scraps in the kitchen and just absorb booted kicks. Just fucking like.
Now that my girlfriend, now that I have a dog, kind of.
Yeah.
I do. But it's like.
Get a couple good ones in on it?
No, it's like. Now I'm like really. Like. If I see an animal die or something, I'm like, man.
Yeah, it'll bum
you
me
have a
out.
lot more compassion about it and
true.
empathy. Like.
Yeah, I love my dog. I have 2 dogs. I love them, but dude, it's like they got a line.
You still fucking rough them up
I
a
like
little.
smack their butts, dude. If they're bad, I'll smack their butts.
Strangled that dog in front of me.
Who?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh man,
you grabbed Tildy by her neck, and she like by the back.
Oh,
of her
by
neck.
her scruff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got fucked up from Caesar Milan.
And it yelped, and I was just.
I
like,
did get.
Whoa!
I got fucked
Whoa.
up from Caesar Milan because like I would watch his show, and when I had the Akita when I was married, in my head I was just like, all right, so I can like hit them, but I have to pretend I'm a wolf while I do it. And I was like, perfect. And I would be like, we're all the fucking bed, and like push them out. I would try to simulate like dog violence on my dog.
This dog that Caitlin has needs some violence.
Dude, I'm saying,
little fucking punk. Dude.
My dog, Brittany's dog, who's my dog now, chewed up that HDMI cord, and I smacked her fucking ass pretty hard.
Yeah,
she didn't chew up anything ever again. So it's like. You can't mercilessly beat your dog, but if your dog chews up something that's worth $100, you could smack his fucking ass. In my opinion, you can be like, a firm one.
Agreed.
You know, because it makes sense because dogs don't have like if you're flailing limbs at a dog, they're like, what the fuck is it? What is this? Because they only know mouths and like biting and stuff. So, but I mean, if you got to smack your dog on the ass, you know, you got to do it quietly in your own home. Fucking good, but only you can't take your day out on it. But I do, even at the dog park, dude. The dog Jackson I have now, his big thing is latching onto dogs' necks, like on the fur. They'll yelp. So the lady was like, "Get him off!" So I was trying to get him today. I was trying to get him off, and finally I grabbed him,
dude,
and gave him a full like, "Get the fuck over here!" And he jerked with me, and people are just like. Dude, it's like he's fucking fine.
You are the worst person ever at a dog park.
People hate me. People hate me.
I would fucking if I have this nice sweet dog,
dude, and I'm like
some vagabond shows up with a pit bull and he's biting him the fuck out of my dog, and you're like, "That's what dogs do." I'd be like, "No, get the fuck out of here."
Well, I'm sitting here like, just let your dog respond, and that's the thing. If their dog, as soon as the dog goes like makes a motion towards him, he's like, "All right, I can't do that." But it's like they get like or like. They'll have these real timid dogs, and the dog's like tail between its legs, and they're like, "Get your dogs!" It's like, dude, this is like a fucking 100-pound Great Dane. It's like let your dog assert itself, and then learn like, "Oh, I'm bigger than these dogs." They're also all dogs.
Someone's gonna crush you one day.
They can't, dude.
Someone's gonna be like, "Dude, you watched one episode of Caesar Milan. Get your fucking pair hips the fuck out."
I would literally
attack, dude. Jax.
The other day, it was so funny because my dog was like totally biting someone else's dog. The dog was like a 120-pound dog, and this guy's like. "Oh, you get it out of here." And he's like, all this shit. And I'm like, "Is this even your dog?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "How old is it?" And he was like, "I don't know." Some other guy was on the phone. He's like, "Oh, he's 3 years." And I'm like, "This isn't your dog." He's like, "Well, it's my friend's dog." And I'm like, "It's not even your fault." I was ready to fight this guy.
Wait, what were the dogs doing?
My dog was doing that shit
Your
where
dog
it
was attacking a dog
my
again
dog's
at the dog
40,
park?
My dog's 40 pounds. It's not attacking, it's playing.
It doesn't matter if it's 40
it's
pounds.
Called
it's
mouthing.
It's
mouthing, dude. It's 40 pounds, and it's
40-pound ball of muscle and
I know,
teeth.
and
dude.
it'll hold on.
Fuck.
It'll hold on to the dog's neck, and the dog goes, meep, and then it gets off. But it's like that's the way dogs communicate. So I'm like, dude, just chill. To expect human grade behavior from dogs to me is insane.
No,
it's like let them snarl and snap at each other.
To bring a dog that fucks up all the other dogs at the dog park.
Sometimes
it's human behavior. It's you.
I'm not going to not socialize it, dude.
I'm not saying that, but if it continuously is biting other dogs, even if it's playing, you got to be like.
I break it up and I scold it, but there's only one way out of it. It's for it to learn to not do that. So there's going to be a wake.
There's some other people's dogs that have to pay the price.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you understand why people might be like, I have a nice fucking like black lab beagle.
Yep.
If your dog bit my dog.
It's not biting though. It's playing.
If it hurt it while they were playing.
It's not hurting. That's the thing. It's just going. The dog's going like letting it know. When dogs fight for real, you know it. That's the thing. I know. So like this dog going like that's the only way a dog can say, "Oh, chill out. That's too much." Yeah. So you got to let them do their own thing, and you got to let dogs snarl and snap at each other. Because it's weird to like if you can't socialize them right, if they don't fully express like get the fuck off. That's how they talk. So if you see a dog's teeth, people are like, "Oh my god, they're about to fight." It's like, no, he's just been get the fuck off me. That's my argument. Is like, dude, you're intervening too much. You got to chill the fuck out. And your dog's a bitch.
Yes, but you're the tough guy with the tough pit bull beating up the little dogs.
I can't help it, dude. They're not little. These are fucking 100-pound dogs.
Bigger, it's a nicer breed.
No, dude. Sometimes these are Great Danes. These are like Rottweilers and shit. And he's just a motherfucker. My dog's a motherfucking asshole,
You
dude.
seem proud that your dog's fucking
The fact
up
that
dogs.
he is winning, he is pretty strong, and he's flipping them down. I'm like, oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, do you understand what I'm saying at all?
I know what you're saying.
All right.
What I'm saying is like, see me in the fucking park, bro. Dog versus dog. People, dude, I walk in there the other day. I walked in there. I literally had to stop going at a certain time because I walked in and this lady she saw me and went, oh, and like rolled her eyes, and I was like, that doesn't feel good.
I'd be like, all right, we're leaving now.
I was like, we're fucking going. Get in there, guys. I let him in. I'm like, let's roll. Because Matilda barks the whole time. People are annoyed by her.
Oh my god, dude, you suck at the dog park. You and your dogs.
So like Matilda barks the whole time, and then if someone comes near, like a dog comes near that she doesn't like, she goes like, rah, like freaks the fuck out, and the other one's like grab it and hold it onto the dog's neck, and people are just looking at me like, bro, beat it. And I'm like, fuck off. I'm learning these dogs are gonna have a good time. When I come, a lot of people tend to leave. They're like, all right, come on, look at their dog. Well, the fuck out.
I'd be like, look, the dogs were learning and socially interacting fine.
Yep.
And now a pit bull that socially interacts different is here. Let's get the fuck out.
A pit bull that was like a stray in fucking Olney. My dog was like at a rec center, apparently, just like chilling.
Oh, man.
So
it's a good dog, though.
It's a great boy, dude. He's going to be good. Once I get him out of his fucking null and shit, he's going to be a good boy.
Once he plows through a few of your neighbor's dogs.
Yeah, dude, he hit. Oh my god, he fucking. This is the other thing too. He'll go as fast as humanly, like as fast as he can. And if he sees another dog in his way, there's no like, let me move out of the way. He just goes, and he hit someone's dog, and it was laying down.
Oh my god, dude!
But they were both running in a thing, and they didn't see each other, and they ran into each other. So they were both at fault. But dude, the sound of it, everyone, oh my god! And then like the lady's dog was just like laying on his side. It got like the wind knocked out of it. Dude, it was just laying there. Dude, Jax popped up.
I love my fucking dog. And if a dog heard it, I'd be in. My sister got in a fight at the dog park.
Dude, I'm ready to fight.
Her dog.
I walk in there like say something, ready to fight. Because I don't
was
like
fighting another dog, and she jumped in and broke it up and was like in the dirt with him, like breaking it up.
That's hilarious.
That is fucking great. Yeah, if another dog, while I'm with Finn at the dog park, if another dog shows up, I'm like, I don't even feel like dealing with this.
Really?
It's not going to talk to this other person.
Yeah.
And be like, if they start fighting or whatever, it's just like, He has a friend, though. He has a dog that he loves.
Okay.
And they chill.
Yeah.
They got to hang out yesterday.
That's chill.
That was nice.
It's
so funny when he sees it. The other dog's name is Bean. And when he sees it, he gets so fucking... If you mention Bean, he's like...
Yeah.
He like starts looking outside. He's like, holy fuck, Bean's here.
They get stoked, dude. They do develop buddies.
Yeah, his buddy's Bean.
Yeah, my dog right now has...
Another small black dog. They're both little black dogs.
Yeah, that's another...
They run around together. It's really funny.
Well, that's the thing, too, because it's like...
They're Crips.
He doesn't know... He's 40 pounds, but he likes 100-pound dogs, and he's like, we're fucking wrestling now. And he goes full fucking tilt on them. And they're like, dude, get off. Just every time they're like, no, come on, stop. And finally they show their teeth, and he's just like, yeah, you want to fucking fight? And then he goes right at him. It's so funny.
You gotta stop raising vicious dogs.
He's not vicious. Every time I fucking break him up, I give him time out, dude. I'm like, you can't fucking do that.
Yeah, but you like it.
I don't like that he does that. I hate that he does that. But I like the fact that I'd rather have him than a dog that's like a total bitch the whole time.
Of course, a total bitch dog sucks.
Exactly. So I'm happy with where I'm at right now. But I have training class, dude. Saturday I get up at 8 a.m. I bring him to the SPCA. We do dog.
Talk to that fucking trainer about your theories.
She doesn't care. I wear a fucking Home Depot belt full of treats, and I train the
dog. Dude, did you read a book on dogs?
No. What are you talking about? I just go off of shit I piece together, dude. I know.
So these theories, it sounded like you were educated on this.
Oh, I have researched about Akitas and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I read about Cesar Millan, and he put a bunch of bad shit in my head that I'm trying to get out of there. But you do got to let them just express themselves to each other. Because, like, imagine if you and I, like, would only ever start a conversation, people come up and be like, yo, get the fucking pulse apart.
Now imagine one of us is constantly, like, socking the other one in the face.
No, it's not like that for dogs. It's not like that for dogs.
Somebody can be like, maybe stop sending the guy that keeps coming to the park and punching everyone.
But it wouldn't be punching. It would be like just someone trapping you in an annoying conversation. It's like, oh my God, guess what?
Yeah, even then, fuck them.
True.
Get him out of here.
He's got to learn. The boy is going to learn, dude.
Dude.
Nobody likes me there, dude. If anyone's somewhat nice to me there, I leave. I'm like, what a great fucking person. They get it, dude. Not every dog's perfect.
Well, somebody's probably like, hey, what's going on? You're like, I'm pretty much a wolf right now trying to train this dog. He's got to learn how to interact socially with these other. You got to let him express themselves. The guy's like, what a fucking psycho, dude. I was trying to talk about the fucking fillies. Like, I got this short-haired pit bull coming in. He's fucking coming in. Like, it's like, dude, get out of here.
The worst is when I forget and I have my Akita shirt on and I wear it to the dog park and people are just like, dude, get a fucking grip.
Long hair Akita shirt.
That's what I wore when I picked up my dog.
I know.
Went to the shelter. I showed up in a ponytail and a dog shirt. They're like, dude, beat it. Like, go talk to fucking some grade school about whales or whatever the fuck you got to do.
Like, this guy's definitely fucking this dog when he gets it. He's gonna come on this dog.
I tried doing hardcore dog talk to some guy today, and he was just like, "Yeah, dude, that's cool." And he kind of like walked away.
It's tough to hear. I just got hit with some dog research talk, and I was just like,
"No, likes it." People who have had bad dogs themselves, because there was an Indian chick who was like, "Dude, let our dogs. My dog will let you know. Who gives a fuck?" That's who I'm like, yes, and our dogs get to play, because some dogs like to wrestle.
Yeah, of course, younger dogs.
No, a lot of older dogs like to wrestle too.
Some don't.
They'll wrestle, some don't.
Some don't that are just trying to go to the park, have a nice time.
True.
Some fucking dickhead pit bull shows up and bites the fuck out of its neck.
But here's the thing. When I break it up, that dog comes back to start playing again because they're just playing. They're having fun. He's just being like, dude, that's a little too much.
Yeah. And again, I'm not talking about the other dog's feelings.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the other dog's owner's feelings.
Irrelevant to me. That's my thing. It's like, dude, this isn't about you,
If my
bro.
dog yelps because your dog fucking bit its neck,
Yeah.
I'm going to have a problem.
Yeah, but it's like, you gotta let but then your dog goes back to play again. You got a big, no, you can't play with him. Your dog's like, what the fuck? I'm trying to play. That's the weirdness of the whole situation. If the dog was running away, cowering, I'd be like, all right.
There's going to be a jacked dog owner.
There was one. I'm telling you, I almost fucking fought this guy.
Sorry.
We had to talk it out. There was this guy. That was a guy who was like, I was like, is that even your dog? He's like, it's my friend's dog. And I was like, oh, well, all right, man, we'll fucking relax. And he was just like, and afterwards, he's like, sorry, dude, I just, I was like, this guy's jacked. He might fuck me up.
Are you Caesar Milan people?
I'm ready.
Over there
dude,
fucking
I'm ready
people's
I
necks?
was boiling, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking fight. I was like ready. You know when you're ready to fight, and you start getting a lot of like saliva and shit. You're like, I was like, me and this guy are gonna fight in front of all these dogs.
Yeah, I just turned red.
Yeah.
Instantly, I'm just like, everything starts going. I'm like,
my
heart starts pounding.
Yeah, dude, my heart was like, starts skipping beats and shit. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, here it comes.
I'm gonna fucking die here.
Dude, I'm about to black out and punch this guy.
But yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, that's it's tough for me to
come one time. You gotta come. You gotta come, dude. You gotta observe.
I do. I need to see this because
I'd be curious to see your
dog's
input.
just playing. Because I've seen that.
Yeah.
And I understand the difference between playing and fighting.
Yeah.
You can. It's very. They're still snarling and growling and like jumping and shit, but they're not biting hard.
What it does is bad because it is playing, but it'll get like the fat or whatever that is, whatever that's called.
Yeah, they go for that
scruff or whatever. Yeah. And but he'll hold it, and the dog's like, huh? And all of a sudden, you see the dog going like, yo, bro, yo, bro, yo, bro, and then he goes like, meh, and then people are like, meh. But I like stand by when it plays. As soon as he does it, I pull his mouth up, and I'm like, get out of here. And he'll just like go off and do other stuff.
Yeah, dude.
So he's getting good. He's a good boy.
Yeah, all right.
I just can't deal with these bitch ass owners, dude.
The owners are gonna ban you,
dude. I told you, I'm banned from one dog park.
What?
I'm dog from the Blackwood Clemenson's dog park.
Why?
My old dog was a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, you had a fucking huge Akita,
dude. And it like this dog, like that's the other thing too. This dog would fight for real. It would go see a dog, and it was like fight time.
And you kept bringing it back.
I was like, it'll have to get, because I was watching all these videos. I'm like, I can get it out of this, and I'd be like, I look in the eye, like, you have to be good when we go in here, and I'd go in and like,
oh my god!
So they're like, you can't come in here anymore.
Good.
So, but I brought my new dogs there, and I'm just like,
all right.
So I already caught one ban, dude. I'm working on another. So
everybody, I want you to know that most people listening to this are like, what a fucking asshole for this.
But if you have, that depends on the dogs you have. Some dogs are sweet. They're just a little bit fucking naughty. So it's like, what are you supposed to not let your dog run around if it's a little naughty?
Maybe find some dogs that like him.
I try.
True.
That's the whole point of trial and error. But people aren't down with trial and error.
You have to know when you're wrong.
I know.
And it sounds like you have zero fucking.
Culpability. I know it's bad that he's biting, hanging on these dogs' skull or whatever it's called.
Their skulls,
dude. Or holding on to their scruff. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like they're fine, man.
It's good dog talk.
It is nice dog. Dude, I've been dying to talk dogs, dude. I
can tell. There's been, I don't want to disrupt this, but there's been like 4 times during this I've been like, all right. And,
I'm ready to be done.
Hit the eject on the dogs.
Let's do it, dude.
I mean, I can talk some more dogs.
I can talk dogs all day, dude. So
you gotta chill with Finn. He's a good boy. He's becoming a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's a fucking dickhead though.
I'll train him.
Caitlin does not discipline him at all.
Yeah.
Like when he sees people, he's excited, so he jumps up at them.
Yeah.
And obviously, people hate that. But he doesn't do anything bad.
Some people do. He
doesn't do anything bad. He looks a lot older than he is. He's less than a year.
Yeah.
But he looks old.
So he jumps up on you and people
jumps. Like when I took him out, he jumped up on this guy and he was like, "Oh, it's a puppy." Like then you can tell.
Well, I don't understand why people get so mad about that. When a dog jumps up on me, I'm always just like, "Fuck yeah, this is awesome."
Well, they scratch you sometimes and it's like, "Whose fucking dog is this?" Like,
yeah, I have a weird thing too though. Like
if it's an ugly dog, I'm like, "Get out of here."
I love it. Yeah, when dogs like jump up on me, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, dogs are great. But yeah, you do have a point of pride in you that you're like, dogs love me.
True. They do too.
They like you just as much as they like anyone else.
All right. I mean, we'll see, but that is funny. When I'm at the park, sometimes like a random dog will come and like lean against me and I just like look around like, you guys see this? You guys want to check this out? Sure you want to kick me out?
Oh my God. Good stuff.
Oh man, that was fun. I feel like a weight just lifted off my shoulders, dude.
Why? Because your
I got
dog
to talk
sucks?
dogs. No one wants to talk dogs with me.
You bragged about your shitty dog.
He's a good boy. I'm about to go.
He is a nice dog.
But he's a little fucking rambunctious.
He'll get it out. He's still young.
Yeah.
He's just a young
and if he doesn't,
pit bull.
exactly. If he doesn't,
they're gonna ban pit bulls.
Nah, dude. They're not at the dog park. They're like such heavy dog people. They're like, that's breed discrimination, and it would just be like, you can't.
I would go for it. If I was a dork that was one of those people.
Yeah.
I had nothing else. I'd be like,
you can't though. Then you're not a real dog person, dude. If you start banning breeds, people are like me, true dog people are gonna call you out.
You're not a true dog person,
dude. I love dogs.
You just like.
I love dogs.
There's a part of your psyche that you need to have a dog that fucks up other dogs, and it makes you.
It's not. I don't. I would rather have.
Feel powerful.
No, because when
you're
my
like,
girl,
I need a tough Akita that
not at
fucking
all.
murders.
Not at all. When I had my girlfriend's dog, you could finally play nice in a dog park. I was like, this is what I wanted.
You're the equivalent of like a little tiny short guy driving a fucking Hummer.
Not at all.
You're like you're compensating.
If he would play nicely, I'd be very happy about that. That's all I want. But again, which side do you want to be of the coin? The dog getting fucked up or the one dishing out a little punishment? I'm going to opt a little bit of punishment. Just because, he's a rascal, dude. I like seeing him fucking get in there. I do like seeing that.
Good Lord.
I don't like pride myself on it.
You sure?
It's funny, though, that I do tend to get dogs that are just bad, dude.
Maybe you're a bad trainer.
No, dude, I'm fucking doing the touch. I'm doing all the fucking... There's a thing called touch.
You're a bad trainer.
Put your hand out, smell the treat, touch. I'm a dog trainer.
Sounds like you're 0 for 2 right now.
It sounds like I'm just fucking down here with the peasants of dogs, dude. I'm like St. Francis of Assisi down here. Just taking in all the meek and fucking humble.
Meek?
Or
you can go and get jacked, mean dogs.
He's a little muscle ball, dude.
And then you're like, yeah, get him.
Somewhat, but... At first I was like, man, he's so tough. And when he first did it, I was like, oh, fuck. Not this.
Oh, man, I think I found a new... funny insult for you.
What?
Just be like, dude, you suck at training dogs. Because I know that's something you're like, I'm good at training dogs.
That's currently
dogs
a fight between me and Brittany because her dog's so good. She's like, my dog's well behaved. What's wrong with your dog? And I'm like, and she'll like sit at that class and like be like, here's what you got to do. And I'm like, shut up. This is my dog in my class.
I know how to train dogs, Brittany, please.
I have my Home
That's your dog fighting another dog.
I have my Home Depot belt on full of treats. I'm like, shut up. She's like, you put it on too high. I'm like, I know how to tie this thing. Dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we got in a fight our first dog training class, and she like went on the phone and was being all quiet. And I was like, Brittany, stop, fucking pay attention what we're doing. Dude, I was so fucking mad, dude.
Pay attention to the dog class. Brittany, God damn it.
I was so mad.
All right, we got to fucking end
let's
this.
Get the fuck out of here.
November 8th or 7th? 8th.
Yeah.
Digital Graffiti.
Wednesday.
First Digital Graffiti. Come to it. It's a show where me and Matt and a few other guys text in a group text and make fun of the comic that's on stage, and the text is displayed behind them and they don't see it. It's very fun. It's very
funny.
Mean.
Very original.
Very original. It's basically the equivalent of, it's very mean and shitty. It's like bringing an Akita to a dog park with...
Pretty much.
With dachshunds.
True that.
And...
it's very important during these times when...
Yeah.
A lot of people are trying to bleach the art that is stand-up comedy.
Yeah, when people are trying to fucking
spice,
ruin stand-up comedy by making it a safe space.
It's important.
Fucking, yeah.
To preserve art in all of its human forms,
Very
although
artistic.
imperfect.
Very artistic.
Yes.
And November 22nd, Helium Comedy Club. Come to Matt and Shane's
live cast,
live secret podcast.
My dog's gonna run around the audience.
We're gonna sick vicious pit bulls on people, and Matt's gonna be like, he's gotta learn. He's gotta learn. It's like he's biting people. It's like he doesn't mean it.
He's a pup.
Anyway, November 22nd, definitely go to that. And thank you. God bless.
Praise the Lord, I was born to drive boat. Feeling like Slash in front of the chapel. I'm lean back with the Les Paul. Shit I smoke is like a